Pranam Maharaj. So today again, this Sunday we have with another one of the very beautiful topic. Today's topic is importance of discipline in life. This is one of the very basic question which comes whenever we start discussing on any such point of change management or like life management. So going straight forward, over to you, Maharaj. Please throw some light so that we can have better light on this topics. Over to you, Maharaj. Thank you.
Okay. So discipline means a set of rules. Generally, that is set of rules. Do this, do not do this. And as you have seen in the society, that set of rules are imposed on us to go forward the society smoothly. Discipline means certain rules. So these rules, first, when you are growing up, that time also that kind of discipline imposed by my parents, and in the society also imposed some rules. Parents also teaches us certain kind of disciplines. You do it, you do not do it. And they also keep watch on us, the children, to grow disciplined manner. That is the observation. Parents keep constant watch on their children, small children. When they become grow little elder, of course there is impose. That become the self-discipline. First discipline, when we are young, discipline are imposed on us. Parents used to keep watch so that we follow the discipline. And after sometimes you grow 10, 15, 20 years, even though parents impose, but now become self-discipline. Whether we'll follow it or not, it is depend on. But in a very young age, small age, parents force us to do it, to get up in the morning, to go to the school and sit down for the study, having the parents control the timings when you will see the TV or movie for recreation. But after certain period of the time, say 15, 16 or 17 years, discipline, if it is there, parents, of course, they will keep watch, but that come as a self-discipline. So discipline means here self-discipline. We are grown up. My goal is with my hand, my freedom is there, choice is there. So self-discipline is your own discipline. But some places, disciplines are imposed. Society, when you move, see when you are driving the car, rail light is there. The discipline that imposed. But here, disciplines mainly mean by your self-disciplines for the all-round development growth. That is the self-discipline. Without self-disciplines, we cannot improve. We cannot grow. So actually, the lack of the self-discipline, whatever talent and possibility within us, it is not possible to express it, achieve it. Possibility within us, we cannot achieve it, we cannot reach it, we cannot progress it. Lack of self-discipline. So self-discipline is so much important in our life to express our talent, that we can see. But self-discipline make us fit. Discipline is a one we call that lethargy. Go against the lethargy. But because of the self-discipline, your talent will be manifested. You see the great artist, scientist, research, they are full of self-discipline and the practice. Self-discipline with practice. A little discipline would result in a very rich harvest. And as we have seen, that Holy Mother, Ramakrishna, Vivekananda, how much they are self-disciplined. That is why, even in the case of, for example, the Holy Mother, she has enough time. When you are not so much self-disciplined, there is a lack of time. We used to complain, "Arey, time kahan? मेरे पास time नहीं, time नहीं, time नहीं." That means that is lack of self-discipline. This time is same to all, whether every sinner or with a pious person. 24 घंटा, 24 hours is same to all. There is no partiality. Because lack of self-discipline, we feel there is a lack of time. Same 40 years Vivekananda stayed in this world, how much he has done, shake this world, Shankaracharya, then other great people. Same time, say 40 years, time, 24 hours, 365 days into 40. Same time, hour is same to us. But how they manage and how they achieve, how they express their talents and achieve the targets, it is possible only for the self-discipline. So, even the great decease we have seen, Holy Mothers, special Holy Mothers, we can see the life. How many morning 3 o'clock she used to get up. Every day she used to get up. So this lethargy is not there. One day this kind of lethargy, some kind of that mind betrayed one day due to she was sick and get up in a little late. The next day onwards, mind betrayed him and he understood. So Holy Mother, no, mind is betraying me. So I should get up at 3 o'clock at any cost. This kind of strength will come out of self-discipline. Self-discipline, this power will come to get up. Lethargy should go. Some people will see get up. They are not regulated. Their timings. And that is a psychological disease, psychological thinking or disease is that I go to the bed at 11 o'clock, how can I get up at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock? That is not true actually. Because that is a one kind of excuse mind is making to get up not early, but in delay. So these are the especially that those who are spiritual seekers. Spiritual seekers means, see, there is one beautiful term is there. So, when most of the time हम हमेशा spirit, non-spirit में रहेगा. though lethargy will come. If you dwell, most of the time you think of the spirit, you have enough strength and time, enough time is there. So, discipline actually set a rules, conduct, or members in the society. It is imposed on us as a self-control. Self-control. Because of this self-control, we are suffering, we are not able to express our talent. Self-control. See, that most of the time we are victimized by the emotion. Emotion play a great role in our life. And emotion, it is a coming from the contact with the emotion comes, your relatives, सोसाइटी संसार में बहुत कुछ चीज है जिसमें आप अटैचमेंट आ गया, लगाव आ गया. So this आवेग, what is called emotions, you have no self-control. To control these emotions, people are doing mistake, mischief, suffering because they are not able to control their emotions. Emotions play important role at the same time, unless you can control by the self-discipline, through the practice of self-discipline, you cannot control the emotions, then your life is full of misery. Self-discipline, you control the why people become greedy, because lack of that greed, it is their avek, emotions, I have to get it. So many things is there in behind the emotion. But self-discipline is the most effective medicine to control your emotions. That will save your life. Even you see the physical world also moving in a disciplined way. Sun, moon, star, even a tree grows with a disciplined way. 3 days after that, it will sprout. Then slowly it will grow. Even the musician. So it depends success. So they say the key of success in life is your discipline. So to reach that goal, the way or road is the discipline. To reach the goal, the way or road is the discipline, self-discipline. We are the benefited by we are the beneficiaries from the discipline. Discipline is the enemy of lethargy and idleness. A little discipline produces rich harvest or best result. Disciplined life help you and save from the negative thoughts. That is the important. Our mind is full of negative thoughts. But if you are disciplined, then this will help you save you from the negative thoughts. So discipline, without discipline, man cannot have a spiritual growth and cannot have peace of the mind. So discipline, self-discipline, to make it self-discipline means make a routine and follow it for your betterment of the life. Self-discipline everywhere you are maintaining. If you in a, working in a corporate office or school or college, you see, here you are maintaining discipline. Otherwise, you are maintaining discipline and reach that particular 10 o'clock, you have to give an impression, thumb impression or biological test, test not that give before entering the office, because fear of money, you will be punished. You will be punished. This fear make you discipline. You follow the rules because out of fear. Self-disciplines also you have to follow out of fear. What fear? Suffering of the life. Miseries of the life. We want joy, peace. So, self-discipline, if you have the fear of punishment. Punishment in the form of miseries. Punishment in the form of your restless of the mind. So, this out of fear, you should follow your self-discipline. As we do in the outside world, at office, college, and any other places where you are getting money doing the job. Out of fear, you have to reach there. This fear make you discipline, make you reach the time. But self-discipline, out of the fear, you should follow it. That fear should come in the mind to keep you in the track of self-discipline. What is the fear? Life is full of miseries and no peace, no joy will be there unless I follow myself. I voluntarily impose some rules in my life to make my life happier, fruitful, meaningful. I voluntarily impose some rules in my life due to a good life or peaceful life or better life. So self-discipline, you must follow it for betterment of the life, joy of the life, peace of the life. Now you can ask the question.
Yes, Maharaj, very fine point. The last point particularly, that those who very sincere in spiritual life or take the self-discipline very seriously, they can have the fear of the miseries in the life. So this is very fine point, new point, and this may help us to maintain self-discipline. Maharaj, one point you mentioned during your discourse, that when mind is dwelling into the spirit, so how can dwelling our thoughts that we are the spirit, our goal is to be remain in the spirit, how it may help discipline our emotions? Can you explain this particular link so that we may have a better self-control?
जब मन हमारा स्पिरिट नॉन स्पिरिट मीन दिस वर्ल्ड, ये दुनिया है नॉन स्पिरिट, स्पिरिट है ईश्वर. हमारा मन जब ईश्वर में रहेगा, दैट मीन्स संसार के सब नहीं रहेगा. रिलेशन कहता है कि व्हेन यू डेवलप ए रिलेशन विद द वर्ल्ड और संसार, it is kind of miseries, restless of the mind, emotion, feeling starts. And when you develop a relation with the God, with the Spirit, there is no much emotions. संपर्क जो हम दुनिया के साथ संपर्क बनाता है, उस संपर्क का रिलेशन जो होता है वही तो हमारा मन में इमोशन क्रिएट करता है. कोई भी वस्तु इन दिस वर्ल्ड, नो थिंग्स इन दिस वर्ल्ड कैन मेक यू हैप्पी और अनहैप्पी unless you make a relations with this object or sansara, unless you develop a relations with this world. So whenever there is a relation with the world, emotion will must come, develop emotions. So emotionally, because of the sampark relations with the world, that actually create emotions. So if you develop this relation with the God or non-spirit, a spirit, then there is no question of emotions. दुनिया तो यही है ना. दुनिया क्या है? This is a projection. This is my one kind of projection. That my imagination that this vastu, these things will give me joy. That is so I develop a relation. My imaginations. Actually, my imaginations of these particular things create some kind of emotions because it will give me peace, give me joy, not this happiness. So try to develop a relations with the God as जितना हो समय हो सकता है ईश्वर के साथ संपर्क बना रहने से then he will be free from all those things, disturbance of the mind. And that is possible only through strict self-discipline. क्या समझ में आया?
Yes, Maharaj, yes. Thank you. Anybody having any question? Puniji or Reddy? Maharaj, Reddy ji having the question.
Pranam Maharaj, just a small question, Maharaj. How to increase ruchi towards discipline, Maharaj? What we feel is some up to some extent we are able to do, but when we are to extend that, then we फिर वो रुचि नहीं रहती है. So
किसमें रुचि नहीं रहता?
to follow that discipline, to increase the capacity of that discipline.
See, so increase the follow the discipline. Sometimes होता है रुचि नहीं रहता है, अच्छा नहीं लगता है, कितना डिसिप्लिन करेगा. लेकिन जब हम हमारा संपर्क ईश्वर से थोड़ा ज्यादा करेंगे वो डिसिप्लिन में आ जाए. हम हमेशा दुनिया के साथ संपर्क रहते हैं तो इसलिए डिसिप्लिन को फॉलो करना माइंड रिवेल करता है. तो कितना करे डिसिप्लिन डिसिप्लिन डिसिप्लिन. इजी वे है ईश्वर के साथ स्पिरिट के साथ संपर्क करना में संपर्क करने से. देखो हम लोग जब एक जगह में अभी कुछ दिन में पहले पढ़ा है रीडिंग that we are telling you have to think of the God, and that is we are telling and forget. But कितने समय भगवान के साथ ईश्वर के साथ को कितना समय याद रहता है? हमको तो याद रहते ही नहीं. जब टाइम हो जाता है जो आज इवनिंग टाइम है वो अभी तो हमको प्रेयर में बैठना है, अभी तक करना है, पार्ट ऑफ डिसिप्लिन ओके. बट बाकी समय तो हमेशा हम संसार की विषय की बात करते हैं. बोले कितने समय ईश्वर की बात व स्पिरिट की बात होता है, बाबा चिंतन होता है. तो स्पिरिट की चिंतन ज्यादा करो, नॉन स्पिरिट का चिंतन कम करो, ये कहने का मतलब है. तो चिंतन का मतलब कीजिए वही है जो संसार में है, ऑफिस में किया है, थोड़ा तो स्पिरिट के लाओ जो ठीक है, मुझे ऐसा रखा है ऐसा काम करने, जैसा रामकृष्ण देव ने कहा, ये संसार तुम्हारा नहीं है, ये संसार तो ईश्वर का है। तो ये भी एक तरीका है। सेल्फ डिसिप्लिन में यही आएगा। माँ होली मदर माता जी का जीवन में क्या मिलता है? उन्हें तो दिन रात अपना संसार में काम करते थे, लगता तो नहीं कि ये डिसिप्लिन ही है, लेकिन उठना बैठना काम करना उसका टाइम फिक्स्ड हो गया, वो डिसिप्लिन है। लेकिन अंदर ही अंदर वो हमेशा ईश्वर की चिंतन करता है, काम करने के बावजूद भी हमेशा एवरीथिंग टर्न इनटू स्पिरिचुअल। होली मदर का ये पावर था। लेकिन बाहर से देखने से तो पता चलता हमेशा काम में बिजी है, संसार में बिजी है, ये करो वो करो, इसके लिए ये बना वो बना, लेकिन ही इज ऑलवेज थिंकिंग ऑफ द गॉड। सो बाहर से हम लोग को देखेंगे, हाँ ये मेरा संसार है, उसमें काम कर रहा हूँ, ये कर रहा हूँ, हमारा अंदर में तो कभी कभी सोच सकता है अरे ये तो ईश्वर की है, काम तो हमारे ड्यूटी में तो कर रहा हूँ। तो ये सब तरीका लाने से डिसिप्लिन होना बहुत आसानी है, और मन में ईश्वर की चिंता, स्पिरिट स्पिरिट की चिंता ज्यादा हो जाए। बोलो और कुछ।
Very fine point, Maharaj. Thank you. Anybody? Dr. Amit or Puneet ji?
आई थिंक टाइम हो रहा है।
Yes, Maharaj. There is no question, we can wind.
ठीक है।